people, we are different. We are created from different areas. We have different colors. We have different skins, different shapes, and so on. But do you know what these light bulbs and people share in common? Indeed, these light bulbs and people, no matter the shape, no matter the size, no matter anything, they share one energy. They have each and every one current running through each and every bulb. This is the energy that I'm talking about. On the size of people, energy is what we are. It doesn't discriminate between a Muslim or a non-Muslim. It doesn't discriminate between an atheist or whether you're what or what. It doesn't discriminate between income. For example, take an example, your friend dies on an operating bed. Everyone will say, so-and-so has died. Without catering for the gender, because the gender is around. The class is around and each and everything, but we say so-and-so died. Why? Because we know that energy or that person was more than being a gender or in classism and so on. It was the current energy or the strong energy running through each and every person on this planet. Don't you believe in your energy? Well, as I stand on gender equality, from the side of government, gender equality is an essential factor in a country's security and stability. When at all we give equality to all genders, most especially the women, as well as the men, we shall promote peace in the country. Did you know that a country's strength is not measured by how we treat the wealthy, but it's measured on how we treat its weakest members? My beloved brothers and sisters, I would love to bring to your attention that most of our political leaders, they always they have made it normal to come with proclamations and empty promises, promising to produce something very different each and every time. It has been normal for them to dismiss the Constitution and declaration. But if at all we could come to the best of all nations, we could realize, please and please, allow me take you to the best of the nations. I'm not talking about US, I'm not talking about Russia or Ukraine. I'm talking about the imagination. Imagine a situation where all genders could sit down, where we could sit on the same table and we resolve issues, whereby we won't discriminate between a male or a female. We shall create a more harmonious society. For example, on the side of the government, please look at my fellow members. The way we are dressed, we are not discriminating in terms of gender. Thank you so much for listening. As I conclude, please, it's the dark time, but it's only in the darkness that we see the stars. Thank you so much.
Which problem are you trying to solve?
Well, thank you so much. My key issues will unblock the doors of the doors of freedom that have been blocked, and that is supporting gender equality.
Is that a problem you're trying to solve?
Of course, I'm solving a problem of racism, classism, and sexism. Thank you.
Okay. Is there gender equality in Uganda currently?
Well, as the ruling government, we are standing to fight for the voiceless so that we promote gender equality. Thank you.
So there is gender inequality in Uganda?
Of course, in the presence of people like you who support classism, gender inequality will always be, but we won't allow that to be.
Okay, is gender inequality the greatest challenge that is affecting men and women, for example, in family conflicts?
My beloved brothers, I'm wondering why you're focusing on only gender equality. Are you on our side? Because you're on the side of income and class. Why are you more on our side? Please, first organize yourself before coming.
On the issue of security, is income required to buy the instruments that are used to keep the security?
Well, that is very easy. As long as we have gender equality in the area, security will be highly promoted. Why? Because all genders are catered for and they are balanced. No one will rise against that.
According to gender status quo in Uganda currently, how far should the women be empowered or creating gender equality?
Of course, women are already empowered by the current government or by the proposals.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning to you all. Resolve. When attempting to create a more harmonious society, this House believes that gender is a more important factor than class or income. The first affirmer comes and says that gender equality, yes. But he talks of different colors, he talks of different races, he talks of, if it's gender equality, aren't you trying to balance male or female? Why are you bringing colors? Why are you bringing racism? That's not what we're here to talk about. And as the negators, we are here to tell you that however much you try to balance the gender, there will never be equality. There will never be a harmonious society where class or income is not favored. You said that class is based on wealth, which we agree with, because someone's class is the stratification stratification based on his financial strength. So, if you come and tell us that you're promoting gender equality, you agree with us that yes, gender equality is there. My fellow negator asked you, how far do you want the women to be empowered? The women have been empowered, my dear judge. The Prime Minister, she's a woman. The Minister of Trade, she's a woman. The Prime Minister, she's a woman. The Vice President, she's a woman. Rebecca Kadaga, very influential. Jennifer Musisi, how much more do you want the women to be empowered, my dear judge?